finally maybe get some of the depth coming back. Hopefully you'll have Guillermo back. I guess Joe Gore, they were saying, is finally healthy. They're just kind of looking at him to kind of get his feet back under him, and just your thoughts on finally getting a few healthy bodies back for you guys.
Yeah, it will definitely be big for us. You know, me, Beasley, and Isaiah have played all of the snaps the last 3 games essentially. So definitely with Jay coming back, we have a rotation. We're getting Crowder along now. We prove that we can win with Crowder. I know the coaches, that was a big confidence builder for them with him. Joe's there now. You know, Joe was kind of like, he's been there, but you weren't sure exactly because, you know, you had surgery mid-season, so you can never be completely sure. But I think definitely this week we'd love to get that rotation going and just have some guys rolling back in.
As much as obviously you love to play the game, how nice, I mean, I'm sure you don't, in some regard, you love being out there for every snap, but how nice is it to be able to get a breather, to take a snap here or there off just to make sure you're at your best?
I mean, definitely, when you're in the game, like, no one's like, oh, tap me out. If you hit that point in the game, you'll tap out, but if you're on the sideline, you're never like, oh, I need to come out or anything like that. But if you go back and watch the film, you'd be like, man, I probably should have sat the series out or something. So definitely it's just helpful for the whole team. Yeah, everyone be back there, you know. You're never going to essentially, like, hey, take me out pretty much, but it's whatever is best for the team, that's what you have to do.
Maybe your thoughts on Gallman, you guys have kind of been looking for a go-to guy all year. It seems like Adam and Gallman were kind of given the most chances, and now with Adam out, Gallman really seems like he sees his opportunity, and 2 straight 100-yard rushing games. You got to take a lot of pride in that.
Yeah, it's really big for him, especially being a freshman coming in. It's like we were looking at the running back by committee when we first came in, but it's kind of singled out to being Gallman right now, and he's been very productive. Like, as long as he's been productive with the hot head, you kind of have to give him the ball.
And on top of when you get Deshaun back this week, add those 2 together, it should add up something pretty good for you guys.
Yeah, it's definitely a different feel with them too. You know, we're probably gonna get back a lot more to the read option, with strictly like the actual read option instead of like the read pass ties. But it's just a different scheme with those 2 being back there. You know, they're young, they're experienced now, and they can definitely prove they can win a game.
How'd practice go last night with Deshaun back the first team?
It was really good. He's I know he was at practice last week. He was working with the 2s and he was wearing gloves. I don't think he had gloves on. Oh, actually, he had black gloves on. Last week he had to wear lineman gloves. It was kind of weird, and protect his hand a little bit. But everything's been clean and crisp so far.
So upgraded the skill gloves.
Yeah, yeah, some movement we all hope to make.
Do you feel like this offense, for the first time since he went out, finally started to get into a rhythm in that second half last week?
Yeah, we definitely were. I felt really good about the Wake Forest game. I think everyone could see the offense's production in that game. It's kind of harder to see it like the other games where essentially the defense I won the game for is, you know, we've been able to put drives together, but we haven't really been able to finish them and capitalize. This was the first week where we were like, we've driven the field and we were able to score the touchdown. So it was definitely good to feel and see that.
I feel like every team's got to maximize when you have the ball because their goal is to take it, not give it back. You're not going to run as many plays.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. This is a game where we need to take advantage of every moment we have. We can't afford any turnover. We can't afford to give them a short field or anything like that. So especially we watch film where one team only have 14 snaps the second half. Like, essentially, they're not trying to let you play offense, and that's their game plan. That's what they're good at, and they're really good at what they do. So every time we get the ball, we need to score points, really.